I'm someone who loves photo shoots, and I've done a lot with a lot of photographers, and Danny is something completely different. She is gifted not only in her art, in her creative expression, but in her ability to see and witness. And this might sound a little over the top, but this is the only way I know how to put it into words. Sitting across from her and having her look into you and see your greatest gifts and your greatest potential and the fullness of your soul is what I imagine it would be like to sit across from God, Goddess, and feel that kind of love and that kind of witness, that depth of being seen. And every time I experience it, it brings me to tears. It is incredible. My photo shoot with Danny is the only photo shoot I've ever cried during. I cried 3 or 4 times, tears of pure love and joy and tears of being witnessed. It didn't mess up my makeup though, so it was okay. In the photo shoot with her, she brought out elements of me that were my playfulness, my strength, my magic, my wild woman. All of these facets of me that I know and get to come out in my work, but maybe don't get to come out in everyday life, and certainly have never really been captured on film before. And she lovingly just brought those pieces of me forward. Maybe the most special piece was what she shared and what she gave to me in her witness. When she would move the camera away, look me in the eyes and say, "This is who you are. This is what I see." And everything in me would be moved. And she would tell me how to bring out the parts of myself that I wouldn't know how to express. Maybe even in words, certainly not on film. And she got them to come alive in my body, and then she captured them. And when she says soulography, she means it. It is a witness of your deepest soul, and that being brought out for you and then captured in art and reflected back to you. And as a businesswoman who does something that is so difficult to explain in words, let alone try to do it with a headshot, I can't imagine anyone in the world being able to portray for me to the world what I do the way that Danny has. We were walking back at the end of the photo shoot. I was barefoot walking through the grass, and she had her camera, and we're walking, and I was dripping wet from this whole experience of wildness, and my whole body was buzzing in just joy. And I thought to myself, that was like having sex. And you're probably not supposed to say that in a testimonial. But it was, because it was the connection and the depth and the being witnessed and the seen and feeling loved and the expression and the wild essence and the full body recognition and the tingles and the shivers and the tears and the everything, and then the climax of really just getting to express and yell and be guttural and the essence of my wildness, and then coming back was like this afterglow of bliss and joy, and I haven't been able to wipe the smile off my face for 2 days. Thank you, Danny. I love you.